Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ashley's Treasure, and today I want to play with these die cuts that I got from Temu. I'll try to put in the description box, but it doesn't always show. But I want to make possibly some labels, some tags. There's like little tickets. I want to use the smaller ones, not necessarily the big ones, but I want to use make more brighter color ephemera. And I'm planning on using this pastel colored cardstocks. Half of them are from, I believe, Joann's, and half is probably from Hobby Lobby, I believe. Some are thicker than other, and some are a little bit darker, some are a little bit lighter, but I'm not going to use every single color, but I'm going to use some of them because I got spring fever going on, so I want some more spring colors. And I don't have a lot of ephemera with the spring colors, and I want to make myself. I thought possibly using some white cardstock, but end up not. But I do have this onion paper that I thought would be kind of interesting to try using as well. But if I do use that for die cuts, I'll definitely have to have it layered with cardstock while it goes to the die cut because it's so thin. So I do have some scrap with a journal that I've been working on, and these are some scraps of it so far, and I thought, why not use up some of the scraps as well? I thought that would make some really interesting ephemera, like this ledger paper that I have with the green and the pink lines. That's some of the paper I got from Temu, some scrapbook paper, some book pages. There's some like water staining on the bottom. I thought that'd be interesting, and there's some like numbers on it. And then this is some writing paper. This is more the ledger paper. I kind of like that as is. I'd probably like round the corners maybe. And then here is some more scrapbook paper. I really love this one because it's got some ledger to it, and it's got some like numbers written on there and some flowers. This one too, it's got some nice flowers on it, and it has some writing on it. So yeah, I'm just going to start with this one. Here we are, speeding it up. I'm just trying to figure out where to place them, line them up just right, depending which way I want the ephemera to lay. And some of them I want the flowers at certain spots, like this little tag. And like this one, I was debating about having the writing, parallel or vertical, and these little tickets. And they're like, trying to use up as much as possible. Alright, I'm going to start with this one, and this is how they turned out. Here's like a little ticket, a little tag, another ticket, another tag. Look how that pretty that is. Like, I don't think I have to really do anything to this, because I was planning on using some stamps over there, which I still could, but I like it as is. I think I'm just gonna keep it as is. And here's the little tickets, which can be torn apart as well because they're perforated, which is awesome. I absolutely love that die. And even the little circle in the center, this oval, I think I'm gonna save those for something. And now I'm going to try using this piece because I really love those numbers in it, and then those flowers. Like, look how perfect that would be for a tag right there. Love it. But yeah, I'm just like wedging them in there, trying to get as much out of this as I can. Normally, I would recommend having a little bit of gap between them for when you put it through the die cutting, but I really wanted to use as much of this paper as I could, so I was really like having them right next to each other. If you have them that close, I would try using some washi tape so that they won't move when you put them through your die cutting machine, because you don't want them to overlap when they're going through, because then you'll bend the metal. But yeah, I'm just kind of playing with it and trying to get them in there. And I love that tiny one because I could actually use that one a lot for little pieces. And here's like kind of like a fast glimpse of them. Love that. And so here is the onion paper that I used. Set them aside for now. I end up using the paper from Temu, and then also the book pages, and they had like numbers on it, so it says like part 10 and part 9 and stuff like that. And then the bottom two has that, it's hard to see, but there's like a water stain on it, which is really cool. I'll definitely stamp on those, but I'm just setting them aside for now. This is from a photo album book. What's these ones? Oh, I also used wallpaper. I love these ones with the floors on it. So I used some scrap pieces from some cards that I made. I love that oval piece there. Yeah, so that's another fun thing to use scraps of. Again, here's some scrapbook paper and that little oval in the center. I think I'm going to use those. Who knows? And then there's that scrapbook paper again with the flowers. The other one has like a crackle to it, so it looks up like dried up dirt kind of. I love that one with the numbers. But look how many pieces I have, how much ephemera I have just by using some scraps. And we'll go with the album that I'm working on because it has the same paper in it. And now these are the colors I end up using. Or this is actually the ledger paper right here, that green right there. Look how great that is. I love all the lines on it and everything. So great. I would definitely have fun stamping, numbers and stuff on that. But these are the colors I end up using. I end up using this brighter yellow, this pink. There's the blue I end up using, and this light purple. And then I also used a lighter yellow. And those ones I'm going to use to stamp on. So I got some pastel colors. I got this orange, a yellow, there's like a turquoise, a light blue, different shades of blues. I was kind of going with pastel colors, a pink, this new yellow one that I got, which I actually end up not using, surprisingly. I thought about using tea dye, possibly white. I got my black Versifine ink, and I did end up, these are some stamps that I was planning on using that I'm going to go through. A lot of these are, actually all of these, but one I got from Temu. Some of them are like replicas off of Tim Holtz. But I was looking at them and trying to see like if they would fit on these, and now a lot of them fit pretty good, so I think these will work. And I do have ones with stamps that look like tickets, so I thought that would go good with the die cut tickets. And all of these ones, I love those. See, here's one with all these tickets. I had to play with them, but some of them matched up pretty good. I thought about using these long, skinny flowers as well to layer on. This one already has like writing and flowers and butterflies and stuff, so I thought it'd be perfect just as is to stamp on. Same as these ones. They have little sayings and just distressed. Here's some more skinny plants. And then this one I got from Bo Bunny, which is perfect as well. This one I got from Temu that has like numbers and writing and stuff. This one's like a replica from Tim Holtz, but this one I got from Temu. So that's kind of where I'm going with. So I'm going to start with these light yellow ones, and I kind of got them planned out. I was finding some that matched it, and now I'm just going to decide which colors to go with them. I really like this because normally I always stamp with black, and it was nice using colors this time. See, there's like a little close-up, so that kind of worked out good. I like that. This one I'm going to use a little plant for this little label, and of course I used the green on this. And I did put some of the ink on this paper to kind of help decide which colors to use. It was nice having it that way. And these pads are all Oxide. They're not the ink, they're the distressed Oxide. And here, this one I wanted to use 2 stamps. This one, I'm using the green on the yellow, and it has just like these distressed lines, kind of like ledger paper design to it. And then I wanted to use this like stamp on top of it, but with, I think, was this Salvaged Patina, I think? Or Cracked Pistachio, one or the other. See, I really like that the layering going on and all the fun bright colors. This one I used the green to use, it's one of the Tim Holtz stamps. And I used green for the stem and the leaves of the plant. I used the pink for the flower, and then I used black for the writing, so it was like from a dictionary. And I did like that idea, but I should have used something else besides black. I should have used like a lighter one. These long labels were a little tricky, but I did find some of the stamps that were long enough to go with it. This one, I think I got it a little bit crooked in a way, but it still works. This one I really liked. I found this, like outlined label, which almost fit perfectly on the die cut label that I have. The corners are a little bit, more, and you'll see in a second. But so I'm doing the label first on it, and I want to make sure it was just right. So I did it opposite, where I put the paper on the stamp instead of the stamp on the paper. And now I'm just pressing to make sure it's on there good. But see the corners? So I just got to trim them off a little bit, but it lined up like perfect. And now I'm going to do another stamp over it. And this is like a distressed one where it has like writing and I think has like a plant on it. And I'm going to use the iced spruce, which I actually used a lot in this one. More than I thought I was going to, because I was kind of going for a light purple, but I don't have a light purple oxide one. And now I'm just going to snip off the extra piece on the corners. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now I go for each corner. I kind of snip it just a tiny bit so that they're not so sharp, to round them off a tad bit. Sorry, it's kind of blurry. I didn't know it wasn't focused at the time. Now off to another one. I really love these stamps. This one is off from one of Tim Holtz. And just trying to center it. And tried out the little new tool that I got, which did work pretty good. Next I was going to try this one. I ended up pressing a little bit too hard on this one. But I was using like one of the, I think it was Broken China on this light blue. And then I wanted to use a contrast color, so I used the orange to add to it. I love those stamps. And then I thought about adding another one on the other side, but then I was afraid it was too much. It was good just as it is. And then these big ones I used pretty much every stamp that I used almost just once. There's a couple of them that I used more than once, but I went through so many stamps. I was trying to make everything different. But I love these big ones, especially because it's pretty much already done for you because it's got so much on it already. Because they have like a flower or a butterfly, and then they got writing on it. But I thought I could layer one more thing on them. And I was trying to use a different color, I think. Or did I use the same color? I think I used a different color. Yeah, I used black on this one. I was going to do it twice, but I think I just did that one side. On this one, I was layering these tickets using different stamps. I used this one that has that look like airmail does, But I just used one color. I think that was Broken China. So I'm going to use that on the top and bottom. And now I'm going to use the ice spruce. And this one just has like a little saying on here. Probably none of these make sense together, but it was more for the look. And now I'm just trying to find like another little saying to go on the top. And I'm going to use the ice spruce again. I think this one was numbers. Now I need something bigger for the inside. I found this one that actually fit it pretty good, but I'm going to have it a little bit lower. And this time I'm going to use the black inside of it. Kind of like a mini ticket in a way. And it still had more room, so I went to the one that I have with Bo Bunny. There's little crowns. There's 2 of them, and I used the bigger one. I should have used the smaller one because they kind of end up touching a little bit, but they still look kind of cute, I thought. But I still had a little bit room on the top of the crowns, so I found one more stamp and just used a part of it. It says day or night, I think. So it might make no sense, but I like the look of it. It looks like it could be a real ticket, possibly. Alright, getting them out of the way. And then I was debating about one more thing. So I was going to use some orange to stand out from it and use another one of these little stamps. I think that's the spiced marmalade. Oxide. There we go. And now this one, I love this stamp because it looks like the front of like a seed packet. And that really, I had that spring fever going on, so I really like this. And I'm actually, oddly enough, using the ice spruce on here because I would prefer using a purple on the pink, but I didn't have a purple, so I ended up using this gray instead. And there's a gap there, so I'm debating about trimming it and making it shorter, or stamping like a number on there. I think I'm just going to cut it shorter when I need it. And now I'm going to work on this yellow one. I found this one that worked in the middle, but there was still room on the sides, so I was finding a number. And this one from Bo Bunny I ended up using, and I did it in blue this time. I'm trying to see which blue. Oh yeah, this one's Broken China. And I just used the same number twice on the top and bottom in the same direction. Look how cute that is. Nice little ephemera. This one's the Salvaged Patina. And this was like a distressed number 23. And I should have just kept it as it is on this little yellow oval label. But I felt like it needed more. So I'm going to use this little stamp with the plane on it. And use it around the edges. And I think, did I use the orange again? I think I ended up using orange. I was debating between orange, brown, or the tea dye, and I ended up using the gray one. Okay, so the iced spruce, and I got too far over the 2. I should have had it further up towards the left. I think that kind of bugged me because of being over the number, so I did it again like towards the bottom right, and I think that looked a little better, but I wish the first one I did have on the number, but I did. But it's not bad. I do like it. I will use it. And now I'm doing another one. This one I used a lot of stamps on it because it was quite big and I was running out of big stamps. So I used multiple ones on here. This one I used that one, and then here this one with the orange because I didn't have a red. I wanted to stay with the more pastel color, so I used the orange instead, and it says First Class. And so I'm kind of going to stay using these 2 colors. And now I'm going to have like a little saying. I think it said identification check, but I just used the identification right there. And then I'm going to use a number, and I'm going to use the orange. And there we go. I like that. Doesn't that look like it could be like a real ticket? And again, just using colors stamping with colors makes a huge difference than having it just black all the time. Blacks and browns. I love that. Here's another big one. This one has a butterfly on it. Just trying to line it up just right. I think I used the ice spruce again on this one. I used that a lot, actually. More than I thought I was going to. This one I think is the Tumbled Glass. And so I used it on a big portion of the ticket, but it still had more room. So now, yeah, now I'm using the ice spruce. So what color did I use? It was one of the blues. And then I used the ice spruce on top of it. So it has two different colors going on. I like that. I liked layering them like this. Made it look more realistic, I think. And so here's all of them that I did. But I love the ones that had multiple colors, especially like this one here, this one here, this one, like the ones that had the plants on it and stuff. And then here are all the ones that I did not stamp on. I really liked how these turned out. It was a great way how to use up scraps and to make new, fun ephemera. I hope this inspired you. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!